Welcome to Tales of Nowhere, a tabletop RPG podcast. I'm Spencer, and I play Isaac. I almost said that backwards.
My name's Eric, and I play Thane. Diedrich from Shadowrun.
Oh, I'm Kelsey, and I play Kieran.
My name is Alex, and I play Chuck the Midnight Hondo.
And last but not least, the most important member of our group, the quintessentially quotable keeper, Joshua. How you doing, man?
Good.
Oh, dang.
Thanks.
You had pizza in your mouth, and I thought I was going to get you.
I still have pizza in my mouth, but I am able to speak.
You did it.
Pizza
Talking with your mouth full.
With that, we'll turn it over to him and get started with the Tales of Nowhere podcast.
Previously on the Tales of Nowhere podcast.
We fought a big-ass monster.
We set
Well,
a trap.
It was Dr. Save and Shaver.
It wasn't a great trap.
What else happened? I think we summed it up. Ready, let's go on.
That's about
We
it.
pretty much did.
No.
I drove a car into a giant monster.
And killed it. Both it and the car.
Yeah.
Isaac let me play with fire.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. The flamethrower thing was cool. We got backup and had weirdly deep backstories about each and every one of them.
We lost Frank.
we lost-
Frankie Jr.
We lost a member of our team, somebody that we all cherish and love,
And knew for 5 minutes.
and we don't know how we're ever going to replace the presence of Frank.
I think we need a moment of silence for Frank.
Kieran went insane.
I didn't care about Frank.
She shot a monster in the face and then screamed and ran.
It was a little too much to handle.
All right, you guys have successfully slain the Star Spawn.
Did the Star Spawn have a name?
Dr. Shaben
But like him.
Maybe Gail Leanne can explain to you guys a little bit more about.
Yeah, okay, but what are we doing first?
So we just walked away from an explosion.
Should we go see if Henry was able to dig up anything?
I think we should go see if Henry is good. We probably should have a chat with Mac.
He is very confused.
He also took off with Dougie and Cleo.
Yeah, they went to take Dougie to the hospital.
I guess I took the flamethrower back from Mac because you can't go to a hospital with a flamethrower, and I put it in the trunk of one of the mob cars, and then we all just pile in.
This seems weird, but why don't we all go one place together?
That's a crazy idea.
Let's not split the party.
Let's try it out.
I'm not crazy.
I'm going to assume that Henry is probably still researching. So, on that assumption, let's go back to the college.
Back to Miskatonic University.
Sure.
It's not a college.
I apologize.
It's a
It's
university.
a
I know
university.
that's offensive.
You are now sleeveless.
I am. One of
well.
my one of my sleeves is gone, and that's okay with me. So I guess I say to Gail in the car. So what was all that about? Because you seem to know what's going on more than us, and that freaks me out.
She looks really shy that you're speaking directly to her. And so she like kind of nuzzles a little bit against Kieran and kind of looks down and she's like, I've seen it in my dreams.
It's a pretty shitty dream to come to life, huh? Of all the dreams that could come true.
I dream a lot of things.
What else have you dreamt?
She just gets really shy and she shrugs.
Are you saying that you saw that happen in the sewers? All of us fighting that thing?
No, not exactly.
Well, that's maddeningly unhelpful.
I did see it with Dr. Sabin Traber.
But it was Dr. Shaben Shaver.
And she...
Hondo just laughs like that.
And she just kind of shrugs again, like she doesn't want to go into it.
Can I...
You either need to talk to her to persuade her, or you can try and charm it out of her, or you can try to intimidate it out of her.
I've got persuade. I know it's hard to talk about your nightmares, but this could really help us. It could save lives and maybe the whole world if you tell us more.
Hondo reaches down and grabs her hand and says, "It's all right, honey. It's a safe place."
Let's both do it. Let's both charm the pants off.
You
of
roll
her,
a
but not literally.
persuasion, Isaac, and Hondo, you roll a charm.
I failed heavily.
That's a hard success.
So she actually kind of pulls her hand away from you shyly.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. But she kind of follows the line of logic being spewed by Isaac. So she's like,
Spewed.
Spewed. You logic spewer.
spewed forth. I don't know.
I'm a spewer of logic and seller of wares.
She's like, I don't know everything and I don't understand all of it, but that thing was not Dr. Sabin Schraber. It became Dr. Sabin Schraber.
I'm sorry. Was Dr. Sabin Shaver
Isaac laughs now.
the being took a human body?
When you look into the darkness and things that are dreamt of, sometimes there's creatures just looking to get into your world any way they can.
As she's saying this, I slide the black case slightly away from me a little more.
The star spawn took over the body.
So, well, where's the doctor's soul?
I would say that I do know the answer because I know some H.P. Lovecraft lore. I would say that
She
Gail
probably doesn't.
Leanne does not know.
Gotcha.
Have you had any other dreams with us in it?
I don't know. Sometimes you look different.
All of us?
Now that Kieran's wearing a mask again, she can kind of see the superhero that she had painted before. I mean, you've already seen.
Of
Thane's
me?
already seen a drawing of himself with elf ears.
What else have you seen? What else?
Can we just
Whoa.
keep charming her? Or sorry, are you
No.
trying to intimidate her? That's
no,
fine.
I'm like
Actually,
freaked
she
out a little bit.
she's actually freaking out a little bit too. So as you guys are pushing her to remember her dreams and think about things, it's kind of the exact same thing that Dr. Schraber was doing, and so it's actually drove her a little bit more insane.
Oh,
Damn it.
whoops.
Am I still crazy?
Well,
You are for 3 more hours. You see her defenses come up, and she immediately like hard stops interacting with you guys, and she just kind of stops responding to you guys altogether.
Okay, be careful with that one, right, Kieran?
Stop screaming at me.
I turn to Thane and Hondo, and I'm just like, we are so screwed.
we gotta get out of this world.
Never wanted to see that old fat Russian any more than right now.
That's the meanest thing I've ever said.
It's not mean. It's
No, it's a drink. It's
He's
called the
not
Fat
fat, he's
Russian.
An old fat
Yeah.
Russian.
Oh.
It's exactly the same as a white Russian, but they put a little teaspoon of Crisco in it.
Oh,
It would just be a chunk of Crisco floating in your drink. It's not gonna melt. It's not
Covered
gonna
in-
like integrate. Old fat Russian. We just invented a drink, y'all.
Yay!
Boom! Add it to the drink.
Okay, are we there yet? Are we
With a
there
very
yet?
angry note from Copernicus.
Right.
Yes.
It was used as what's the word?
Endearing?
Endearing, yeah.
Yeah.
endearingly.
Okay, so you guys get back to Miskatonic University in the middle of the night. As you are walking into the library portion of the campus, you don't see the night watchman this time. You have your key. You guys just go into the library. The lights are still on. There's still a light on in Dr. Armitage's office. As you enter in, his desk is just littered with books that are opened pages, and he's referencing, and he's got his lamp on, and he's writing notes. He's got Gail Leanne's drawing on the desk.
Don't let Kieran see that.
I know, right?
Hondo runs over and turns over the paper.
We're covered in grime and tentacle guts and like all that stuff still, right?
Right.
Yeah.
There's stink. on us.
Surprisingly, Dr. Armitage does not seem too surprised.
Okay.
He recognizes the returning adventurers when he sees one,
Hmm.
and it reminds him of younger days of himself. He looks up and sees you, and he like puts down his pen and just sits back like, well, I'm done. Like, all this research is for nothing. He's like, oh, I was just about to find out what it was. You know, there are a surprising amount of monsters with tentacles.
It's a star scream.
What is a star? What?
Screech.
Nope, that's a transformer.
Star body, star.
Star Gale.
Stargazer.
Star Diamond.
Star Wars.
Star Trek.
Surprisingly, there are very many monsters that start with the word star as well.
Star
have tentacles?
shit.
Star Spawn.
Star spawn.
Thanks.
Oh,
Thanks, Karen.
my goodness.
Thank you,
Are you
Karen.
okay, my dear? You look a little
I
shaken.
really need you to stop yelling at me.
I apologize.
Hondo assists Kieran into a chair.
Charles, introduce me to your new friends.
Right. Sorry, Henry. Every time we come back, there's more people with us. This is Isaac.
Hello.
He's wealthy and has a car.
Oh, of
No,
course.
one of those things is still true.
Had a car.
Everyone in town knows who Isaac Wexler is.
Right, of course.
You're very famous in town.
And of course, you know Kieran and Gay Leanne. This is Thane. He's affiliated with the mob, so.
Oh, dear.
How do we know he's not a star spawn?
I say, I am not a star spawn.
That's exactly what a star spawn would say.
Touche.
He's on the
I
level.
shot the last thing that made a noise like that.
That's right. All right. Well, it appears that you've dealt with the issue then.
Sorta. Yeah, we did. We took care of.
Sort of.
Yeah, he's dead. It was the doctor.
Dr. Sabenschreiber, something.
You know that word. Good for you.
He was a good man. I
No,
knew
he
him.
wasn't.
Terrible.
Well, he was.
He was-
rather-
I mean, he was taken over by a star spawn.
What do you think, Kieran? Gale, was he a good guy?
He shaved sheep.
That's one vote for no.
Can't be helped now. He turned into a star spawn, and you put an end to it.
Right. So, how many more of them are there, or is this it? Are we done? Is
Oh,
this-
you remember we spoke about Dr. Derleth. Oh, Professor, damn it. You remember
You said,
we
"Oh, Professor, damn it!"
You just really want that double D in there.
I know, right?
Recently promoted.
Professor Derleth.
Right.
It seems that nobody has had contact with her since she left to that summer cabin.
Do you have any more information from your research?
Oh, the gem thing. That too, right?
Right.
The
Let me explain all that
carbuncle.
to you guys. And Hondo explains, because he has a chance to now, explain all that. Because we haven't talked about any of that.
I know, but
Oh
I
my
figured
gosh.
that we kind of long car ride,
Each
whatever.
other in.
And where's the necklace now?
In my pocket.
The professor that was in charge of the Egyptian expedition.
Right. Francis Morgan. Dr. Francis
Yes, so
Morgan.
perhaps he has more information. I'm not quite sure about Dr. Morgan. He was somewhere.
Oh, that's right. I motioned towards Thane, who's carrying the black case.
I thump it down on his desk.
Take a look at that.
There's some stuff in here you're going to want to take a look at. Well, maybe not actually. Might drive you insane. I don't know where you're at on that, but
We got them from
Dr. Shraver.
the good old doctor. Yeah.
Sure.
Dr. Starspawn, yeah.
He seemed pretty determined to get it back.
It needs to be put away. kept
Lest we
safe.
get another star spawn on our hands.
It's a
Right.
very intelligent idea to bring it here. I've got places that we can stash it where nobody will find.
Where's that?
The
Right
secret
here on my
library is
desk.
not the only secret we have here on the Miskatonic University campus.
They're going to store it in the cloud.
Sounds like I got a lot to learn about this university.
Oh, Charles, the things that I will teach you.
And then we kiss. No.
And we're done with that. All right. So, what are you going to do now?
Sounds like we got to find ourselves a doctor.
Dr. Morgan, yeah. That's probably our best lead right now. I also think that, I mean, it's the middle of the night. We probably should take a little nap,
Would that help?
rest our heads. Whoever has been hurt, yeah, or
Okay.
gone insane.
There's a couch here in the office and a cot.
4 people, 1 couch. Dibs.
Charles, you have your office.
Right. We probably should. We probably shouldn't be seen here. So if we're gonna take a rest, let's do it quick in the next couple hours, and then take off before anyone starts coming to the school.
Excellent. I'm going to go home.
Thank you, Doctor.
It's been a
Henry.
long night of research that have come to nothing.
Quick before you go, do you know where I could find Dr. Morgan?
I'm assuming tomorrow he'll be in his office.
Deal. All right. Thank you, Henry. And I reach out and shake his hand.
Good luck, Charles.
We all know what has to happen now. Isaac has to go undercover as a student.
Dun dun dun. All right, you guys have a good night.
Not good, but it's
Kieran, you are plagued by nightmares for the first 2 hours of your night, and then you finally manage to settle down and sleep the rest of the night.
She can stop screaming so everybody else can go to sleep.
Right? Gail Leanne actually seems like she tosses and turns most of the night.
Yeah, I'm not crazy anymore.
You're not crazy.
Thank God.
Welcome back, Kieran.
Hondo sleeps in with a hat on, with rope on his face.
Are there any showers in the college?
Probably
Yes.
the locker rooms.
Yeah.
Before anybody else gets up, I'm going to go clean myself up.
All right.
Because I wake up and I don't remember really what happened, but I'm disgusting. And I break into a locker and steal somebody else's clothing. And now I'm wearing some stolen clothing.
Luckily, Hondo had 4 extra pairs of clothes in his office.
So we can all dress like Hondo?
Basically,
Yes.
gosh.
the Hondonians are back.
Now I'm sad I stole clothing from somebody else because
No, that's what I'm saying. Is we have 1, 2, 3 Galeanne.
Thane goes to the bathroom, brushes his teeth.
Let's go see Francis Morgan.
Yeah, agreed.
Dr. Francis
Dr.
Morgan.
Francis
Yeah.
Morgan. Yeah.
yeah, Kieran is back and
All right.
refreshed. And she hands you a gross, slightly gross trench coat thing. I cleaned it up as best I could.
Dang it.
So,
Dang.
but I mean, it's fine. I washed it like in the
Thanks,
shower
I
thing.
guess.
Yeah, like it's just
So
a
it's
little.
a soaking wet.
No,
trench
it's
coat.
just it's slightly moist.
damp. Damp. We don't use the M word.
I turn to Gail and I say, Gail, are you all right to come with us?
She kind of shakes her head yes. She doesn't say anything, but she'll come with you.
As we're walking down the hall, okay, so we're just gonna barge into his office and ask for
No, I'm gonna walk in and make some friendly chit chat about the theft that happened yesterday.
As you guys get to where his office is in the archaeological department, he has a secretary. She's got the flapper hairstyle, filing her nails, and she's chewing her gum really loud. What can I do for you?
Do I know her name?
No, but there's a thing on the desk that says Helen.
Hey, Helen, how's it going this morning?
Oh, hi.
Is the doctor in right now?
Yeah, he said he didn't want to be disturbed. You got an appointment?
No, I don't. Gosh darn it. We don't have an appointment, but I have 3 people here from out of town. 4 people, sorry, from out of town. They're so interested. They came through yesterday into the Egyptian
exhibit.
exhibit, and they were really excited to see these things. But there was a theft happen or something.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if I should do a fast talk or not.
Oh, should I?
That's pretty.
I don't
That's
know.
some good. That's
That's
some good
pretty
speaking.
good.
Yeah.
I can if you want.
Yeah, I think I'm going to make you fast talk because
I mean, there's nothing about that that's false, though.
yeah, well, he knows full aware
out-of-towners.
that there was an attack yesterday. He's trying to play it off like
Ah,
he's
yeah.
used to
Yeah.
him.
Oh, I did great.
What'd you get?
I got 59.
And that's exactly how much you needed, right?
For fast talk, I need 5%.
What do you do?
I don't know. Alex doesn't think like Hondo.
No, but
I guess.
Hondo
That's
doesn't.
all right. She failed too. So,
Oh,
Okay.
wait. So what does that mean?
stay here. I'll go see what he's doing.
Thanks, Karen. Was it
Helen.
Helen? Damn it. Thanks, thanks, Helen. I look back and you guys are outside, and I'm like, guys, what the hell? Come
Oh,
on.
okay. Cool.
Come on.
Okay.
You dumb shits, mother.
As you guys are waiting, you hear a scream from inside of the office.
Dane runs in.
And you see Helen standing over the body of Dr. Francis Morgan. He is stabbed in the chest with the same kind of Egyptian blade that you guys had found in the sewers.
Oh, come on.
Shit.
Seeing that and hearing that, I run in and then see the dagger, and I just whisper, "Man, I hope that wasn't one of the ones we left behind."
Right, me neither. Helen, get out of the way. Is he all right?
Oh, he's dead! I've got to call the ambulance! She runs out to the desk.
Guys, we have about a minute and a half.
Before we're tied up in red tape. Let's
Wait,
get
guys, is he dead? Can I check?
I immediately roll spot hidden to look around for something that pertains to the archaeology. I don't care about the body.
You can roll a spot hidden.
Okay.
You can roll a
I-
first aid, I guess.
I don't find anything. Barely. Go.
I think you're just gonna say you believe he's dead, as you probably should because he's dead. I was gonna make it be all cool, like you're like, oh yeah, I check his pulse and everything, but no, you're just like nudge him a little with your foot.
Yeah,
Like, well, he's not moving.
I start checking the body, and then I see Isaac, and I want to spot hidden as well.
I failed.
I'm pretty sure I failed too.
All right, bitches, I got a 1.
So Kieran actually walks into the office and draws on her superhero background to just do a quick survey around. She kind of notices that his body, there's a blood smear that indicates that maybe he moved his body a little bit, or it moved a little bit over from closer to the desk. And as she looks under the desk, she can see that actually he had written something in blood. It's an address.
I'm going to grab a piece of paper and like any kind of writing utensil that's there and quickly jot it down and be like, guys,
Okay. It's an address for Kingsport.
Shut up, Kieran. We're looking at books.
I can't tell if he's dead or not. Kick him.
Kick him harder.
guys, the dead guy wrote under the desk.
Under the desk? Is that what you said?
Wait, let me get this straight. Under the desk.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's in blood. It's probably important, and it's for the place we need to go to.
Should we get rid of this?
GTFO? Yeah.
No. I like yes.
No, we should get rid of the blood.
Okay, Kieran will like push her hand against it and like try to
Ew.
smear it.
Oh.
Just looks like maybe, he dragged his hand
And then we
across
walk
it.
away with blood all over her hand, dripping on the
All
ground.
right, Helen comes back. I called the ambulance. They're going to be on their way.
Helen, I'm sorry. We're on a tight schedule. We have to go. I wish we could stay and help, but we have to go. These people are leaving.
But
So damn
you-
it with the fast talk, Alex.
Your witnesses.
23. So, still a fail.
It's all right. She failed too. She is so not enthralled. She is so frazzled over what's going on. Like her boss is stabbed in his office right now that she found him, that she's not even paying attention that much to you guys.
We're out of here.
All right.
Irish goodbye.
Like-
I wipe my hands on a piece of fabric that's in there.
Do you make
like
sure to leave your
like a
fingerprint?
scarf or something. No,
Mhm.
they don't even care about
I
fingerprints.
know they don't. Yeah.
I just kind of like wipe it and just like drop it in a trash can on the way out.
That's now evidence.
If that
All
gets
right.
us killed later,
No, you should rub it on Helen.
Like she's all upset and crying, and you're like, "It's okay, Helen," but you're really like wiping your hand off on her back. That is the meanest thing I've ever heard. So you guys go
I'm
straight to
always
the cars.
fleeing from my place of occupation, guys.
It's
Yeah.
true. This is like the 4th time.
But I did ask for today off. So
All right, as you're walking out to your car, you guys hear a psst. You guys look around, you see a figure in a black trench coat and a fedora.
Damn it, these
He's go,
fedoras.
"Psst."
Is it Mac?
Mom, what are
Yeah,
you
as you
doing
get-
here?
As you get closer, he kind of moves his hat up, and it's Mac. Hey, buddy boy, can't let anybody see me because I kind of robbed this place a couple days ago.
What?
Hondo remembers back to the performance and kind of does a little sly smile.
I just want to let you know that Dougie's okay.
Oh, good.
Where you guys going?
We're worried about him.
Hey, we killed the big monster thing, right? In the sewer? It
Yeah.
means that the rum's flowing again, right?
Yeah.
So our work here's done.
Mac, I got something I need to wrap up before I head back.
What are you talking about? Why do you got to stay here? You don't even like these people.
Well, that is true most of the time.
Hondo turns to Isaac and just says, "Why not bring him with?"
I just look over at Thane. It's up to him.
Do we want to take Gail or Mac?
Oh, given the choice, Gale every time.
Really?
She's seen the real us. She's got some psychic
she-
level stuff going
Yeah,
on.
why does she want to hang out with us, though?
I think she feels safe with you guys.
We're heroes.
We dragged her into a sewer with a tentacle
And
monster.
she came
she
away
survived.
unscathed.
And then she ran away.
Yeah, to try to get her back.
She was a hero.
She was better than she was in the asylum.
But that doesn't change your character.
We might be changing her character.
Okay, all right.
All right.
You guys all go. I'll stay here. We're fighting about spaces in the car, right?
Hondo teaches class.
All right, Dane, look at me. Look at me. You tell me that you got to do something, and you promise me it's not something that's going to get you killed.
What if he's a good guy this time?
This is, I gotta do this.
Roll a persuasion
Shit.
or possibly charm.
Let's have it be a dodge.
Let's just dodge it.
It's a dodge, right?
I
It's a
dodge
verbal
his
dodge.
question.
It's a verbal dodge.
All right, this is gonna be a charm. Yeah, it's an 85.
Oh,
There's no way.
it's all right. He failed too. He looks you in the eye. Something off about you, Thane, but I'm going to let you do this thing. Obviously, it's something you got to do.
I wish I could explain more, but I can't.
Nah, I had to check on Dougie anyway.
Tell him we say hey and thanks.
And I hope his son does well at the spelling bee.
Right.
I hate this. I hate not being able to hate Mac.
I think Mac Teague is good in this one, but
Mac
maybe not.
Teague.
But I mean, yeah, we could split up, take two cars,
Yeah,
but
I'm fine with leaving Mac.
that's where Isaac is at. He doesn't like Mac very much, but
Thane is thinking we used Mac because we needed his help and he was there, but right now we don't need him and I don't trust him, to be honest.
I agree.
Deal.
'Kay.
Kingsport.
Galeon it is.
All right.
How far is Kingsport?
Kingport is a while.
As we're going, and Hondo secures himself by grabbing the seats. He's getting a little more comfortable. He's not like freaking out with his
Okay.
cat claws,
Well, I'm not driving crazy anymore.
but
assume.
still,
that's
it's
true.
still a roller coaster. And he turns to Galeon and he says, "How did you end up in that place?"
I came to Miskatonic University as an art student. My mama and papa had to save up lots of money to be able to send me. But after I got to the college, I started having weird dreams. And after a while, nobody was able to help me. And I just fell into them.
Did you have dreams before the college? Where do you come from?
No, I'm from Virginia.
Hey, that's where I've been to Virginia before. I'm not gonna say that's where I'm from, but that's where I'm from.
She actually kind of blushes a little bit and like still looks down and is all bashful.
No one could help you.
No, that's why they sent me to the asylum.
Who sent you?
Dean of the school. They contacted my parents, but they weren't able to come out. They didn't have the money. I was living at a boarding house outside the campus in the attic.
Did you always feel comfortable and safe in the attic?
Not really in the house at all. It was a very old house and it was very creaky.
She was staying in Arkham, right?
The city of Arkham. Yes.
Do I know which house she's talking about?
Oh, because you're a city planner.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Holy crap, are you talking about the witch's house?
Oh, you know?
Apparently.
Wait, it's called the Witch's House, and you lived there?
It's a very old house. There's no proof that she was a witch. She was just accused of witchcraft.
And brutally murdered.
She was burned at the stake.
Oh, wow.
No, in this town, I wouldn't put it past it that they actually got this one right. Sorry, I'm not in favor of witch burning. It's just if she was going to be a sheep shaper monster,
Take care of her early on, I
Yeah.
guess.
Hey, look, Kingsborough.
But I say, yeah.
Kingsport.
Hey, look, Kingsport, right next to Kingsborough. I was looking out the wrong window.
So it actually was like the better part of the day to drive out there.
Just a beautiful drive.
It is a beautiful,
Gorgeous.
drive, countryside. Once you got outside of the Arkham City limits, it actually got to be a lot prettier.
Really?
Brighter.
Like
Not
the
dark and-
eeriness sort of lifted
yeah,
a little
the eerie
bit.
feeling lifted a little bit, and then as soon as you got into the foresty woods outside of Kingsport, it immediately came back.
Yay.
You guys are in the woods now, but it's not like there's a lot less
This sounds
definite signs.
like a
and-
navigate.
Yeah, so somebody needs to roll a navigate to see if you can locate this address.
That seems like a great job for the co-pilot.
Here's
Well,
hoping.
Who's that? Kieran?
I got a 40,
Which means nothing to me. Give me a level of success.
which is a regular success.
Okay. So you go up a dirt road that looks like it almost wasn't a road, like it's very grown over with stuff. It kind of goes up a hill.
This has got to be it. This is this road right here.
Yeah. So you guys go up that road. It drives. It's like really bumpy, rocky.
How you doing, Hondo?
Loving this.
This is probably closer to Stagecoach than anything we've
Oh,
done.
that's true,
so-
yeah.
You guys go up and over a bridge, like through a covered bridge.
I don't know if we should trust this bridge.
You got-
Hondo, get out and cast it.
Let me check it out.
It's an earnest bridge. And then when you guys get through, there's still just more woods, and then there's a clearing where there is a kind of a meager wood cabin with a well out front.
Does it have a murdery vibe?
Yeah, does it look like the Evil Dead cabin?
It's quaint and rustic.
Cabin in the woods, right, guys?
Oh, you guys know that reference.
Yeah.
Honda's just like, yeah, it's a cabin in the woods.
There
Good find, Isaac.
is a car. There's another car parked there.
Going by our odds, there's probably a dead body inside.
Probably, yeah. We just came here to ask what's her face about what's the thing, right?
Tell you the honest truth, we just got an address. We're not 100% sure this is Alice Derleth's place, but there's only one way to find out.
True.
Kieran's gonna go to the door.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Honda walks with you.
Me too.
Kieran opens the door, or tries to open the door.
Oh,
Oh.
Hondo tries to knock as you try to open the door.
I was going to say, you knock?
I knocked, yes, twice, thrice.
All right, you hear a voice from inside. Who is it?
It's me.
Who's me?
Who's you?
Hondo looks to Isaac like, what the hell?
This is private property. Get off.
Okay, now you go.
Male or female voice?
It's a female voice.
Okay.
Hondo looks at Isaac and says, dumbass. It's Professor Charles. Henry sent me up here.
Professor Charles from the library.
Right, Professor Charles Hondo.
You're getting your accents mixed up a little
I
bit.
know, I am.
The door unlatches and it opens only as far as the chain will let it. And Professor Derleth, peeks out.
That means that the blood riding was. Oh, hey, the door's open.
Hi, Alice. How's it going? Dr.
Be
Armitage
cool.
sent us up here.
What's up?
He had a couple, we have a couple questions for you.
So she shuts the door, and you guys can hear the chain unlock, and she opens the door. Y'all come on in. She starts walking back.
Yeah, we walk in.
She kind of gives you guys once over as
Yeah.
you're walking in, and then she sees Kieran. What you bring her here for?
We don't mean to impose or anything. Do you know this woman?
She looks at Kieran for a very long time.
Kieran, do you know?
I don't think so. Is there a roll I can do to figure that out?
Oh, actually, yes. It might be a bit of a sanity roll the more you
Ooh.
try to see where you remember her from. So as you search your mind to try and see if you know her
All
or if she
good.
seems familiar.
14.
Okay. You have a faint memory of seeing this woman before. You have this idea of her hanging over you, saying some words to you or perhaps over you, but you can't really make out what she's saying.
I'm sorry. Do I know you?
I guess that spell didn't hold as long as I wanted it to.
Spell, Alice?
She's a witch burner.
Isaac says out loud.
I did not use Isaac voice.
No, you didn't.
How much do you know?
We know plenty.
Alice is the professor of the occult at the university.
Oh, well, we fought a tentacle monster.
Don't. What?
Right. Henry.
Can we trust her? You don't know.
Well, did you kill it?
You know, I was a little out of my mind at the time, but I hear it made a nice splatter with the car.
Hondo's very surprised by all of this. He's not used to people talking out loud about these things yet.
Yeah,
so-
right? Like, come sit on the couch, honey. Let me take a look at you.
Some kind of spell, you said?
Oh, honey, I don't know that you're ready to hear it.
I am. I'm Isaac. Hello.
This is Isaac. We did this last time. Do you know Isaac?
Well, Mr. Wexler.
All right.
Oh, did you
As I
cast a
live and
spell on me
breathe.
too?
No, I ain't never cast no spell on you. How do? What bring you out here?
Oh, just planning for my next city, you know. It's what I do. Eventually, this is going to be a metropolis of epic proportions. This is the new New York City. Just you wait.
Roll a fast talk.
I'm not positive, but I think Isaac is like a nice form of a pathological liar. He just says stuff. I got a regular success.
She got a hard success. She's like, that sounds like a whole load of hogwash.
It was.
Maybe, but you just told us that you could cast spells, so who's hogwashing who?
Oh, don't make me cast no spell on you.
What kind of spell can you cast on me?
I'm gonna waste the magic.
Do it. I'll pay you.
I like her.
And this one over here that's going to pay you for that spell, his name is Thane. He is an associate.
That's it?
Yeah,
I'm
well,
just an associate?
sorry, yeah, no, he's a criminal mob person. Is that better, Thane?
No, that's worse.
All right, well,
Mob, city planner, librarian,
right, yeah.
and if I'm not mistaken, lounge singer.
What?
I mean, it's a long story.
So this
Hondo's
part-
mouth drops open.
This part you did remember. You just chose not to tell
I
anybody.
just didn't tell anybody.
Like, yeah, I got one of your records somewhere around here.
Records?
I mean, we don't need to play
Let's
that,
play it right
but,
now.
I
What
mean,
what kind of
Right
record?
now.
They're like an old version of a CD.
Nope, you lost me there.
Older than a iPod.
I'm sorry, gentlemen. I'm not sure what you're talking about.
I don't know what they're talking about neither.
They spout nonsense every once in a while.
It's like what people played music on before they had the Matrix.
Professor Alice, do you
Professor Alice.
do you have one of those records? Hondo says, like, excitedly.
I
Now
mean,
that I
but
think
we
about it,
don't-
it's probably back at the university.
She wore glitter dresses, didn't she?
Everybody wanted to date her, and she had the clearest, most beautiful voice. That's why got her into trouble, but you wouldn't quite remember. I had to take those memories away from you.
Give him back. Can you give him back? Give him back.
No, you don't just go give somebody memory. You took them away for a reason.
They're her memories.
What if she was in a more stable position to handle them now, as opposed to before?
Roll a persuasion on that.
Oh, yes, I can do that very well.
You know what's great? Adding more sanity checks for Kieran.
You're going to be so mad at me.
Hang on, I got a hard success. What did you get?
An extreme success.
Okay, so I'm gonna pump. Does Ty go to the roller?
What is your persuasion skill?
I'm at 65
I'm going to say that you persuaded her.
because it's higher than hers.
It is higher than what she has. So
Okay, sweet. Is this me spending luck points to
if
get
you're
there?
spending luck points to go to an extreme.
Yeah, I just have to spend 3 to go from hard to extreme. So I'm gonna do it.
Okay. So she takes a look at you in the eyes, and then she looks back at Karen in the eyes, and she goes, "Well, maybe you will be ready to handle it. What do you remember before you lost your memory?"
I remember that my name is Diana Taylor. I had a pretty successful singing career.
Thane and Isaac just heard that for the first time, I think.
I think Thane was the only person that actually knew it
I think
before.
I
Thane-
knew.
So it's
Spencer,
Hondo and
yeah.
Isaac that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm looking at this stupid. What did you just say?
Yeah, sorry, we weren't listening. We were looking at this
That's
other
that's
thing.
fine. That's
Well,
Lottie
Hondo
can be
is
the only
the
one that
world.
knows
But
still.
everyone else knows.
Yeah.
No, Hondo heard what
Okay,
she said, and
so-
he knows.
And he knows too. He's included.
Yeah, everyone knows.
Everybody knows
Totally.
now.
Everyone
We're
knows
all
that he knows that
friends.
she's the thing.
And I remember that things were going really well for me.
And then she reaches into her pocket and she pulls out something.
Is it a
She's
memory?
holding it in her hand, kind of a fist, so you can't see it first. But then she takes your hand, and she like places something there, and it's a diamond engagement ring. And she's like,
Oh, sad.
And upon seeing it, you are flooded back with memories of a fiance that you had, a young man who was interested in you, that you started dating while your music career was budding. So you kind of have a vague memory of him proposing to you. You can't remember his name quite yet, but I'm going to make you make a sanity check.
I got a 3.
Nice.
Ooh.
Okay,
Damn.
you are perfectly fine. In fact, they're slightly happy memories. So
Oh,
if
that's
anything,
nice.
it makes you feel a little
Aw.
bit more sane.
It's a nice memory, and she's happy to know that
Mhm.
Diana was happy at
Yeah.
one point, but she doesn't have, like, because of the sanity rule, I think she's able to kind of, like, separate the two things. And so it's like, until I hear probably more memories, she's just like, oh, yeah, that's nice.
You vaguely remember that you were going to be Mrs. Lucas Erland Gibb.
Mr. Gibb.
You remember being engaged to Lucas, but as you'll note now, there is no Lucas Gibb in your life. How much do you remember what happened to Mr. Gibb?
Do I make a roll
Yeah,
for
that'd
that?
be a sanity.
What? They got married, right?
I mean, I
And they're living in a house together, and
and
everything's
we're
fine.
happy
This
and
cabin,
everything's
actually. Here he is.
I failed that. Well, I'm gonna feel this one then,
Yeah.
because the last one I was able to be like, Psh, well, that's Diana, and that's
Yeah.
not me.
With a little bit of pain in your heart, as well as your mind, you're now getting violent flashes of seeing that same smiling Lucas Gibb that you had fallen in love with, and this beautiful moment of him proposing. And now you have this flash of him just being extremely violent with you and like strapping you down to a table with other people in the room chanting.
Oh, he's gonna try to kill us.
That memory slams into you where you're starting to piece together what kind of happened to you.
I think she definitely like recoils, like as if she's just got hit.
As you do, like Dr. or Professor Derleth like grabs your hand and she kind of like strokes your arm a little bit, like she's like, calm down, don't think about it anymore, just stop right there, look at me and focus, look at me.
So she's kind of shaking a little bit and kind of puts like a hand on Alice to steady herself because she's looking right at her, and she's like, tell me more.
I don't want you to remember too much. It did go farther than that, but we stopped it. Lucas Gibb was the intern to Dr. Morgan. They went together to the archaeological dig, but what I got to tell you is that Lucas Erland Gibb never came back from that expedition. The man who proposed to you, that was true love. The man that held you down and strapped you to a table, that was not Lucas Gibb. The blurry image that you got earlier when you were fighting in the sewer and got scared and ran, part of the ritual, there was something forming above you and that you were forced to stare into.
I want to know what it was I was looking at, but I'm also scared to roll
I know.
another sanity.
I think if you push too hard to remember what that thing is, that's going to be a much bigger sanity
Yeah.
penalty if you fail the sanity roll on that one. That's why Alice blocked the memory from you.
Did Lucas have a gem with him?
The carbuncle. Yep. And what would you know about that?
Like I said earlier, Henry sent us, and I put my hand in my pocket and pull out the necklace.
She looks a little uneasy at it.
Henry said it's missing a big piece. Dr. Francis Morgan recorded that it had something else attached here.
Yeah. Should have pulled Henry into this from the beginning, but we didn't. Dr. Morgan, of course, knew that Mr. Gibb was not his intern anymore when he returned from Egypt.
Shit. Guys, we forgot the damn infinity ring again.
Shit.
Wait, is it back in the sewer?
He was worried.
It exploded. We couldn't have found it.
I think it exploded. I hope it exploded.
Or exploded
Spencer's laughing
somewhere.
so hard he's
Holy
crying.
crap. Oh, man.
I actually thought about that. I was like, it's another ring for another world. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's all
We'll just
right.
lose one every world. It'll be great.
That's
It'll be a way to bring everyone back together.
It's like Johnny Appleseed for the multiverse.
yeah. I like to think the ring is what killed Frank.
Like just a piece of shrapnel that.
Morgan kept the secret because he had to. But as soon as he got back to Miskatonic,
No, it's fine. You're just
You
a
worked
professor.
there.
Miss
Gin and
who?
Tonic University.
Gin and tonic. It's 11 o'clock, so it's fine.
It is. It's a Miskatonic University. He pulled me into this. We tried to deal with it on our own, and that's when we found him in the middle of a ritual, and we found this young lady strapped to a table. Her mind was so wrecked at the time, it was a mercy to take the memories away.
Where's Lucas? Did you catch him?
All I can tell you is that the student, Gibb, is no longer at Miskatonic University.
Does he have the carbuncle with him?
Yeah, there's something about that there carbuncle making it real easy for folks to be opening portals to other worlds.
Oh, shit.
Other worlds where things can come through ought not come through
I feel like since you've been giving us information, we need to be giving you information. Dr. Francis Morgan died this morning. He was stabbed in the chest and he left your address in a trail of blood.
That means none of us are safe.
Well, we deleted the address. I mean, we wiped away the address, so
You all came here. It could have followed you. I
It?
came out here to stay safe.
Did you say it?
I told you, Lucas Gibb did not come back from Egypt.
I'm going to assume he's still on campus because people show up dead with Egyptian knives in their
Yeah.
backs.
Do we have one?
I think I
We
have a
don't
knife
one,
on
right?
me, actually. I do have
I'm
one
pretty
of the
sure.
knives.
I'm pretty sure you've got one, right?
Yeah, I do when I pull it out and I show her.
She
And I
takes a
stab her
step
with it.
backward. It's like, you get that away from me. I'm out of this. I didn't want to bring this down on myself. I was trying to help. And then I'm out here trying to stay away, and here you folks be bringing it all back in.
Alice, we don't have anything to do with this. Everything leads to you.
Because I'm the only one left. And if you guys pursue this, you'll be dead too.
So let's just let him go on his killing spree. Right?
Hondo, nice.
No, Alice. We're the only ones here that can help this. We have to be the ones to stop him.
And when he kills you, he'll just go on the killing spree anyway.
At least I tried.
Better than hiding out in the woods.
Is it?
Yeah.
Everybody go ahead and roll a spot hidden.
Nope, didn't see shit.
Didn't either.
Damn it.
Wow. Let me see if Leanne.
Please let Gail. She's our savior.
As you guys are talking and or arguing with Professor Durlith, you guys kind of notice she's been living a little bit of a shut-in life for however long she's been out here. So there's like rotting fruit on the table and some like food scraps that weren't properly taken care of. There's not really running water in the house. It looks like she hasn't really gone out to get anything in the well. So there's a lot of like flies around the food and some, bugs around. But as you guys have been arguing, the bugs have doubled in number. None of you guys noticed this at all,
Yep, we didn't.
except for Gail
Miss
Leanne.
Leanne, our savior.
She kind of maybe gets a sense while you guys are arguing, and she's kind of listening to the argument, and then she kind of gets this idea that something's going on and moves her head over. And the bugs not only are doubling, but they're almost like aggressively piling on top of each other, bigger and bigger, and it's making a giant pile of bugs.
Brody.
Also, it kind of is trailing around, so they're like covering on the walls and kind of
We
towards
didn't
the
notice
door.
this at all?
Nope. You guys didn't notice this. So they're piling kind of around the door as well. Gail Leanne's like, guys, hey, guys.
I'm
There's-
sorry,
guys.
Gail, just a second.
No,
Yeah, shut up, Gail. We're
Look over
busy.
there. And she kind of points over to the table. Look. And as you guys are looking, the bugs, there's so many just pouring in from all over, just any cracks in the wall, like windows are breaking open now, and the bugs are piling up so much, but they're almost taking the form of another creature itself that's made out of bugs on the table. In fact, it's getting so big and heavy that the table breaks under its weight and smashes, and around the door as well, one is forming.
Cool.
This is not normal.
The professor's like, you led them to me just like I said.
Thane draws his blade and says, let's get swatting some bugs. Dang it, if only I had a fly swatter.
Thank you for listening to episode 16 of Tales of Nowhere, and I hope you all had a happy Halloween. Funny story, this arc was supposed to end on episode 16, but we took matters into our own hands so much that we had to extend it out a few weeks. So this Call of Cthulhu Halloween adventure is going to be continuing into November for a few weeks, which means there's still time to submit a food idea for the Cafe Nowhere dinner menu. You can find that thread on reddit.com/r/tales of nowhere. Basically, the idea is you submit a food item that changes a character's personality or stats or whatever, really. Everything's fair game. There's examples on there, and we'll put it in the podcast as a menu item for when we get back to the cafe. The 4 characters will choose something to eat off that menu, and we don't know what the description of the food item is until we eat it, so we're going to have to role play based off your suggestions and ideas. We think it's a really fun way for the fans to get to interact with us and have a direct effect on the story. The changes to our character won't be long-lasting, and it'll just be for a few minutes, but we think it's going to be a lot of fun. Like I said, gives you a chance to influence the story and play with us a little bit. If you have any other feedback for us, we would absolutely love to hear from you. You can contact us via email at at mail@talesofnowhere.com, MAIL. You can also find us on Twitter @NowherePodcast. We also have a Discord channel now, which is pretty cool. You can find a link to that on our subreddit, which again is reddit.com/r/talesofnowhere. If you're feeling particularly generous, you could also leave us a review or rating on iTunes. Those help a bunch, and we've seen an increase in those in the last couple of weeks. It's really awesome to hear what you guys have to say about our podcast. I smile every time that I see that there's been a new one. The intro and closing theme music was done by composer Sean Jackson, and the rest of the music was composed by the brilliant and talented John Good. You can find more of his music on SoundCloud under the name Burn7. Thanks for listening. We'll continue with Call of Cthulhu next week. Until then, everybody.